Yo, so what's going on, you little elf spankers? It is Pone, and I'm giving you guys a countdown. Why do you have the countdown? You're supposed to edit that out, Pone. We want to get right into the nitty-gritty dirty action. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed, guys. I know you got me in that. I usually take a lot of pride in knowing that I edit my videos out and take all the bullshit randomness out and the host migrations and, you know, all that kind of random stuff. You know, I do a lot of work like that with my Battlefield videos in between each death because there's that, like, 10-second kill cam thing. So I put a lot of work into making it look good, and because there was a countdown right there, it was just such an embarrassment. Now, this is the shotgun that I have known so far. It took, like, 3 guys. Well, not 3 guys, but it took 3 shots in that one guy to kill him. And, overall, this was an entertaining gameplay. A lot of you guys, if you've had any experience, was that a fucking octopus on the wall? What is that? Octopus? A drunk octopus? That's totally a fucking epic mealtime thing right there. Fucking smart. So, anyways, ooh, collateral. You gotta love it. So it starts off pretty solid. I'm trying to pay attention, listen to what's going on. I don't have the best sound whoring headset in the world right now. My old headset broke, so I've been using this little $40 headset. So basically, it just allows me to hear things. Nothing special, no dead people or actual game. It's like, I gotta make do with what I have. So I'm kind of uncomfortable, because if you've ever been around to the point where you've had a nice headset, you know, a nice, you know, Turtle Beach, Tritons, Astros, anything like that, you guys know the value of hearing people in a game like Call of Duty. Not necessarily sound whoring, but it gives you that comfort to know that you could run around and be a little bit more stable. And even still, just without that sound there, just kind of makes you feel naked. And if you've ever had it before, not having it is totally crazy. It's like going back to jerking it after you break off. I mean, it's cool and all, but it's not the same thing. I've been happily taken and married for a few years now, so I've never had to deal with that. For you other guys, sucks to be you. So, anyways, you know, gay shit aside, I wanted to talk about the shotguns. A lot of you guys are like, shotguns are horrible, and this was my initial response to the shotguns too. Yeah, I know, right? It was a big bunch of dookie. I hated the shotguns, and I still think that they could do a little bit better with them. In all reality, the shotguns are an amazing feature to Modern Warfare. They've been down a little bit, but Modern Warfare 2 grew on me to the point that where the spaz was. Now, the spaz I thought it wasn't too strong. I just thought it had way too much range. I mean, if I could quick scope with a spaz and get you before you can with a sniper, there was something wrong. So the spaz had just numerous possibilities with the gun. It had great range. Then you had things that literally you run around the corner and no gun, not even the UMP-45 in Modern Warfare 2, would be able to handle the AA-12. So I think they're doing pretty solid nowadays in trying to balance out the shotguns. Now, the one thing is if you want to use a shotgun, bitch, you have to earn it. And what I mean by that is because nothing really is useful for the shotgun. So, you know, the kick, the focus, the stability, any of those random proficiencies aren't worth a damn for this gun. What you need is the damage add-on. And I do believe for the spaz, you get it at level 28. I don't know if it's that way with other guns, but it's just like a random transformation. That one little attachment to your gun makes the gun worth using. So it's just a big downfall because a lot of guys, you got to level this gun up to level 28 before you can even use it to the point that it's worth using. Because normally, you know, you got to literally suffer through and just drag your nuts across glass shards. It is like the most painful thing in the world. That's why I'm not prestiging. The sole reason I'm not prestiging is because I'm afraid to go through and have to deal with all the bullshit of leveling up my shotguns again. That's the entire reason why I'm not prestiging, and it's because it takes so much work, so much effort to actually unlock the damage for these guns, because it's not like I can just run in there and unlock stuff for, you know, the snipers and stuff like that. The shotguns really are bad. There's a lot of times where it'll be a 2 or 3 shot at point blank to kill a guy, and at that point, unless you have the damage on these shotguns, they're not worth using. You really need a little something, and so I would suggest you guys to use it. I have a lot of fun doing it now that I finally do have the actual proper, you know, damage proficiency to it, and I can actually use it in the way that it should be used, where I can, you know, be pretty confident in the one-shot kills. This gun is actually quite amazing. The spaz is back to where I know it is, and this is actually a quite balanced gun. I think it is where it should be. I think it's perfectly balanced when you have damage on it. That's how it should be. If it was like that in Modern Warfare 2, I would have never got mad at the spaz for having just God range. The gun is an amazing gun. You just got to give it a chance. So all you guys that have possibly just put it away because, you know, just shoved it under your bed because you guys have had just as bad as experience as I did, if you level it up, it's worth it. It really is, because one of the best and most entertaining and fun aspects of Call of Duty is using those random guns. So whether it be, you know, the shotguns or it's, you know, dual secondary like G18s, there are a lot of guns that are fun to use. But the downfall is having to level them up in this game. And, you know, most guns are pretty solid as you start out. You really don't need a red dot sight or silencer for them, but I guess it can come in handy when the time comes. But I think it's kind of a bummer that you really have to earn the shotgun rights. Even if it was like 2 or 3 of the shotguns, you can unlock the damage at like level 10 or something. Like that would be great, because like extended mags for the FMG9 is at like level 10. Why not put the damage on there as well? And that would just make that so much better. It'd be a lot, but then again, a lot more people would be using the spaz, and maybe that's part of the idea. Maybe that's what they were going for. They want you to earn your shit, so now you got to earn that gun. So let me know if any of you guys have actually gone through, or did you give up on it like I did? Because I really didn't even use the spaz for a couple days, and then I saw my buddy Stealth, who I'll be doing a dual commentary with soon. He got 3 MOABs in one night with the spaz, and I'm like, some bitch, I hate you. I'm gonna kill myself. And I was just all sorts of upset because I knew what the gun was like, and I'm like, that had to have been like host mixed with you've been blessed by Jesus. Like there had to have been a lot of things involved, and I found out that one thing that made a difference was the damage. That was what really set it apart. So I'm rocking damage on this, and my perks are, I'm running around, I think I have Sleight of Hand, Assassin Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Steady Aim Pro. No, I lied. I'm using Extreme Conditioning. That's what I use. Now, you can switch in between that if you want. I like the quick movement. I like to get in and out. You can ask my wife. She's not too happy about that, but that's what I like to do. I like to just get in there, pack a punch, and what is this right here? Get outplayed. I think I scared the sentry for a little bit. The little turret was scared, but you know, so that was a cool little moment. Hope you've actually enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know down below. Have you guys actually have you ever given a chance to this gun at all, or did you give up on it? Because I really want to be curious, because I did it initially, and had I have not seen and been motivated by a couple of my buddies to give it an actual try, I would have never, you know, equipped a shotgun again in my life. I mean, the striker is decent at default, but that's pretty much only because it's spammable. So, you know, I did give up on it, but like I said, try rocking it out like I do. You know, if people want to get mad at me for Assassin, you know what? Here it is for you. I predict that here soon, everybody's going to be rocking Assassin. So at this point, as a commentator, I might not put on the Type 95 every game, but if Assassin's what it needs to be so I don't get my shit pushed in all the time. Oh, and before I forget, the first Modern Warfare 3 Gun of the Week is actually going to be up on Machinima tonight, so hopefully by the time you're watching this, I'll have it linked down in the description. If not, that means it's probably not out yet, but that's one more thing I wanted to let you guys know. Every Monday, Gun of the Week, Machinima, new gun every week, different attachments. You guys can come on there and vote, give me some suggestions, as well as I'll have a Thursday one for Battlefield 3 for my Battlefield fans. So, you know, Mondays, COD, Gun of the Week. Thursdays, Battlefield, Gun of the Week. Fridays, sleeping, excessive fapping. Peace out, guys. Get it.